offensive tackle Kaleb McGary is gone. Not forgotten. Officially announcing that he's hanging it up earlier today. And Falcons fans, this one hits a little different. Because for years, whether you loved him or criticized him, he was there. He was starting. He was part of this team's identity. But now, the Atlanta Falcons are officially turning the page on Kaleb McGary. What's going on? Is Charles Jones back with a Dirty Bird breakdown that hurts my heart, man? Today, we've got a major roster development that's going to impact this team more than people realize. Kaleb McGary has officially retired from the NFL at just 31 years old, and while this might not be the flashiest headline, the ripple effects of this move, yeah, they're real. Let's talk about it. Let's start with the man himself. McGary was drafted 31st overall in the 2019 NFL Draft, and from the moment he stepped in, he became a fixture on this offensive line. Over 6 seasons in Atlanta, 93 games played, 92 starts. That's consistency. That's availability. And for an offensive lineman, especially at tackle, that is vital. Now, was he perfect? No. There were ups and downs, pass protection inconsistencies, but one thing you could never question was his toughness. This was a guy who showed up, but things changed in 2025. McGary suffered a knee injury during training camp, and he missed the entire season. That's tough, because coming off of that injury at 31 years old, you're facing a different kind of decision, and ultimately, he decided to step away from the game. And I'm sure this is not how anyone expected it to end, but it's a reality a lot of players face. So here's what makes this even more interesting. McGary had just signed a 2-year extension in 2025, so this wasn't a situation where the Falcons were prepared for him to leave right away. This changes everything because now Atlanta is suddenly in the market for a right tackle. And not just any right tackle. I mean, we need a starting caliber player. Now, let's look at the current situation because just last year, Elijah Wilkinson filled in for McGary. But he's now with the Arizona Cardinals. So that option, gone. And I'm glad that it's gone. Bye-bye. Which leaves a big question mark on the right side of our offensive line. And here's why this matters even more now. The Falcons are rolling with left-handed quarterbacks like Michael Penix Jr. and Tua turn the ball over Tagovailoa. So that flips the protection, right? Your right tackle becomes even more critical because that's now the blind side. The NFL is full of right-handed quarterbacks. We have a quarterback room with 2 lefties. That means the roles are flipped. But Atlanta didn't waste any time responding. They've already moved to sign Jawan Taylor from the Chiefs, man. A former starter with the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is a huge move because Taylor brings experience, size, and proven starting ability. But let's be real. Replacing McGary isn't just about plugging in a name, okay? It's about maintaining continuity on this offensive line, and that is not easy. Now, here's another angle to this, okay? McGary's retirement actually frees up some cap space. Roughly $14 million in both 2026 and the following year in 2027. So that's very significant. Now, yes, there's a small question about bonus proration around $3 million, but overall, this gives Atlanta flexibility. Flexibility to add depth, address other needs, or invest even more into the offensive line, which is something that we need. Bijan Robinson has to dodge too many defenders in the backfield. If you go and look at our tape, it is just ridiculous how much Bijan has to put the moves on guys. I'm glad that he's able to do that, but if he's able to save some of those moves when he gets to the linebacker, imagine how he breaks that linebacker down and he's now at the safety and heading to the crib, man. Let's go. I understand why Kaleb McGary would retire after such a prevalent injury, and it's just sad to say. But we've already taken the necessary steps to replace somewhat of the player that Kaleb McGary was. And while one veteran exits, guess what? Another veteran is looking to stay. And Jesse Bates recently said that he wants to retire as a Falcon. That matters, man, because as the roster shifts, you need leadership to stay intact. You need players who want to be here. And as Atlanta continues to reshape this team, that balance becomes critical. So, yeah, Kaleb McGary is gone, man, but definitely not forgotten. A 6-year starter, a former first-round pick, a player who helped anchor this offensive line through multiple transitions. And now, it's a new chapter for the Falcons, man. New faces, new challenges, and a very important position to fill. But I want to hear from you guys, man. How big of a loss is Kaleb McGary for this team? And do you like the move to bring in Jawan Taylor? That was definitely immediate. I mean, McGary just literally retired today. And while he was walking out of the door, I guess they were already on the phone. I mean, we had to replace him. So I guess that's just the nature of business nowadays, man. I mean, you walk out the door and there's somebody already 1 foot in the door ready to replace you. And welcome to today's NFL. But yeah, those are just my thoughts and comments on this matter, man. Drop your thoughts and comments in the box below, man. Please like, share, and subscribe to Falcons Digest. If you are not subscribed to Falcons Digest, thank you guys for watching, man. And with that, my friend, we've come to an end. Peace up. You know the rest. This is Falcons Digest. Stay blessed.
Yeah, when they talking about BKG Tony,
we talking about winning. What it do, Chuck?